Welcome back to Sci-Fi Bricks. This week, I'll be showing you two builds from Stargate SG-1. The Milky Way Stargate from the Gate Room and the Prometheus. Let's start with the Stargate. So I'm sure you've all seen this Stargate before. It's on my logo, it's on everything. But I decided that I wanted a gate room as well. I didn't quite have enough pieces for the gate room, but I thought, why not build the ramp? So let's have a closer look. So you can see here we have the chevrons, all 9. Now, 9 was a really challenging number because it's an odd number. And when you use hinge plates to create a circle, it generally comes out as an even number. It's also really hard to space these chevrons around when they're not even. I had to compromise a little bit, and the two at the bottom are a little bit closer together, but I was happy with the end result. I did decide not to put the glyphs on just yet. I'm not a fan of drawing on Lego pieces. Making my own stickers or decals is way outside my skill set. What I would like to do one day is get the tiles printed, so I'm saving up for that. All right, let's have a look at the ramp itself. So you can see we've got the ramp with the lights on the side using white tiles. We also have the base underneath. This base is super detailed and looks pretty much exactly like the base from the gate room. We've even got the stairs at the bottom and the ladder on the side. And if we turn it around, you can see the details on the gate are missing, but we've got the full base underneath, even the stands for it. So this gate, it's purely a display piece. It was a lot of fun to put together. The biggest challenge of building the gate was actually getting reference photos. There are lots of photos of the gate room, but not a lot of photos that show the details at the bottom. And a lot of those photos are CGI renders from fans who've done a little bit of guesswork. But I managed to find some screenshots from the episodes and get enough that I could piece together exactly what it looked like. It's definitely on the cards to add the supports on the side and build the full gate room sometime in the future. It isn't minifigure scale. I wanted it to be a little bit bigger. So when I build the gate room, it's going to be epic. All right, now it's time for the Prometheus. Check out this build of the Prometheus. Prometheus is the first Earth ship that we see in Stargate, and it is a classic. It's such a unique design. Now, it looks like the Prometheus is a lot easier than the Daedalus, but that's not the case at all. That's why I built the Daedalus first. The challenges on Prometheus were that we've got pretty much stuff coming off everywhere at the top and the angles at the front. So I decided to go for a bit of a smaller scale because I was using leftover pieces. I also had to make sure it was big enough that I had enough flexibility to get the angles just right. Prometheus is one of those builds where it's easier to build it bigger. So let's start at the front. So you can see the details of the angles here, and you can see that it is quite complicated at the front. And then I've done some greebling here. I did have to Google what greebling meant. And then when I found out that greebling was adding extra details with pieces that don't have an actual structural purpose, I thought, this is what all of my ships need. So check out the greebling. Then we've got the flight pods. we've got the main, again, I don't really know what this does, but we've got this section of the ship here. And then we have the engines at the back. The engines were not fun. The reason for that is that the engines were a little bit too big to find a Lego element that made them just the right shape. So I had to piece together a few different elements and I struggled, but we got there in the end. I hope you enjoyed learning about the Prometheus and the Milky Way Stargate. I'm super excited to keep bringing you Stargate builds. As you know, if you've been watching my channel for a while, Stargate is by far my favorite TV show and by far the show that I most love building Lego models from. Comment below what you'd like to see me build next and what you'd like to see me talk about on my next video. And please give my video a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week.